All right, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so back. We are so back. I'm here. I've got a morning coffee, a little bit of breakfast. Cheers to that. I know that there are some European viewers of the channel, and because of when the posts go live, it's like evening the night before for them. So they end up kind of getting a morning or an evening kind of relaxation game, which is interesting because I don't know, for most like North American viewers, the videos post in the morning. So I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. We do have like a start here that has research outposts. So a global discount that you can play on the very first turn. Big fan of that. We've got some very big cards like Deimos Down, Terraforming Ganymede, not a whole bunch of Jovian. Our corporations don't lend themselves to a lot of what we're being offered, quite frankly. Like, we don't really have heat. We don't really have like the need for cities. These synergies don't really matter that much. There's a little bit of science. I'm really questioning what I want here. I've played Chongqing a couple of times, so I think I'm going to go with a Helion. And then again, like, I could get a research outpost, which is at least a production of titanium. That's some pretty decent value. And have some upside on a Jovian strategy. I just don't expect us to have that much income. The better choice is probably supplier, right? Take the steel, take the energy. The energy turns into heat. The steel gives you the research outpost. And if that's, honestly, let's do that and it'll be fine. I'm going to take the Great Aquifer because 2 oceans... 2 oceans allows me to play snow algae. And then honestly, I'm gonna let go of the Jovians. This is not a Jovians run. We're not gonna worry about it. I'll take a card. Do I want titanium in the first turn? Not really. We did get a titanium mine though, which is great. I could take 3 heat. Then the supplier gives me some energy. Let's go ahead. The neutral cities are kind of upsetting in this map because this is exactly where I want my adjacencies to be. I could get another ocean. I could get another ocean. Or I could get steel and central placement. Kind of ruins city spots though. Honestly, this is fine. Let's do it. Get another $14. I will lose an income. That's fine. I will snow algae. And then I can give up 3 heat for the titanium mine. Or I can get the investment loan. I guess we'll do the 3 heat for it and keep our investment loan for later to stop us from having really negative TR. Even if I don't get any heat income from now on, if I just do 2 government heat bumps, we'll be ready to go here. Another points per Jovian. Wow, they really wanted us to go in on Jovians. We won't. We'll grab some other stuff and move on. I don't want to use my heat as money. So I think I'll just get a little bit more power income, let my titanium pile up, and move on. And 1 more government heat bump means that we'll be on to this heat income. Potatoes is pretty great early, a little bit of money income. I do like getting bonus TR so that we can get our 63 TR thing, but I'm going to live and let die on that. The heat's going up pretty quick, so Noctis farming seems good. I didn't take insects, which may have been a mistake. I didn't realize how many plant tags I would end up having. But we're here now. Let's do the Inventors Guild. I'm a believer in this card. Look at a card, choose whether or not to buy it. Noctis City. I actually really like Noctis City because we do have some plants coming in, and I would love to get a city on the other side of the board. At this point, even though I could do a government heat bump to line us up for that heat income, it's not what we need. We have a lot of heat in hand, and we have Deimos Down. It should be totally fine. I could put an ocean over here. But I think for now, I'm going to do Venus bumps. Venus has a decent number of terraforming cards, but you need to, like, start them so that you can actually play them. So let's go ahead, deuterium export. Energy income is good. Card draw is good. Venus soils I'm usually a fan of because I can find some sort of like microbe card to get the value out of it. For now, let's just get this floater thing built. I'll wait on technology demonstration. There's money back on events. There's money back on space events. There's discounts on space. There's universal discounts, and there's science tag synergies, card draw, card cycle, what have you. There's so many things that can synergize with that card that it's better to just wait. Cutting edge technology, big fan of this. Commercial district is interesting, but not needed. Adapted lichen is another plant income that's kind of cheap. Oh, I didn't do my Gen 4 audit. So just before I did that bump, that heat bump, I would have had one less heat income, one less TR. So I had 6 TR and 1 income, that's 7, plus $3 worth of metal, that's $10 per turn. But a universal discount means that we're low on the economic side. 6, 4, and 1, even if it was 5, 4, and 1, is really good in terms of heating the planet and having a trickle of plants, which we like. We don't have much Venus infrastructure for bumping the Venus planet, but at least we have deuterium export, which is a Venus card that just helps get production. Like, whatever, we can get some benefits from floaters. More discounts on the way. More city stuff that we can do. But no major combo cards. So I would say that right now we're generally behind. That's okay though. We can figure it out. $19 makes me just want to play my plant tags. But we'll technology demonstration. We didn't get synergy cards for it, but here we are. Extremophiles, not bad. Again, if I'm going to be playing these cards, I want to get discounts on them all. So it's like, I play you. I'm just going to take my loan. It'll let me play an extra like plant production card this turn. Extremophiles is just straight up free, which I like. And then 7 and 8 is some plants and some plant income. Let's look at a card first, though. Meat industry, yes, yes, yes. So now I'm going to have to play less. Extremophiles can do its own thing. We can get some energy income. Meat industry, I don't have an animals card, but there is just so many things that I can synergize with. Because I don't have enough money, I'm wondering if I want a black polar dust. I could do it next turn, but if I do it this turn, I'll get extra heat income. And just heating the planet opens up a lot for us. This is not normally a card I like to play because it has the -2 income on it, but we can use the heat as money. So we'll do that and move along. 2 heat bumps in the hand. Again, we could use it as cash if we end up on a turn where, like, hey, we just got all the requirements we need for, like, anti-grav, and we got to play out some cards to hit it. Like, that's what we do. But for now, it's not what we need. So microbes, animals, oceans. I mean, the oceans should be pretty much sorted at this point. If I just play the cards that I'm given. I'll take a free science tag that I just have to buy the card on. I don't plan on using it, but the science tag can be very helpful. Noctis farming. If I got you, what would I do? I'd get a little bit of heat from placing beside my city. I guess that's fine. Our first oxygen, not bad. It is what it is. Microbes, and I'm not going to search for life. I think that dollar it could be 3 points. Don't get me wrong, but like the statistics on it, I think you just hold. Regolith eaters, better oxygen cards, science, a little bit of Venus stuff. Heat income is really strong for us, so I might even play the mole hole. Imported nitrogen, that's animals and microbes. There's a lot to love here. So I think that with Mohole Lake, even if I have to spend a lot of heat to play it, we can play it in a good spot. Then what? Regolith Eaters. There's a lot to work with here. Or I could just heat bump. But I think the oxygen is more important. So spending 10 heat on this feels like a huge waste. But I'm a believer that it's gonna be really good. That's really gonna like land our oxygen requirements. All right, so probably still taking oxygen here. I don't ever want to do heat. I have lots of heat. I don't want to do Venus and lose a card draw. And our oceans are pretty much there as well. Penguins, very playable. Noctis, or Nitrolific, very doable. I mean, I think that's fine. I don't need the corporate stronghold in that I have... Ooh, quantum extractor. In that I have other things going on that are good. Specifically, I don't need the corporate stronghold because I have cards like Noctis City already in hand. Like, I'm ready to do it. I just need a moment. So Penguins, Predators, these things, I mean, it's all going to work out. I want to play Nitrolific Moss. I want to play Quantum Extractor. I think I can do both of those things. And then I can still do my heat bump. At this point, the fact that we have 28 TR is what's really keeping our economy alive. We'll keep taking oxygen. Again, the microbes are going to help, and then the government's going to help the other half. Earth Office, we love that. I don't need more energy. Rovers is a nice, like, this is such a cheap 1 point. Rovers is also a cheap 1 point that can make money back. It's probably better to be lean, though, and just not take any of this, because I already have a lot of cards that I want to play that are pretty expensive. Advanced Ecosystems, again, really good point card, and I can play it. I have the tags, but without a combo, I'm not too interested. A combo being like something that gives me plants for green tags played or whatnot. I'd love a Venus Magnetizer or something. That would go a long way, but I guess it's too much to ask for. Let's get this Venus bump moving so that I can get the government to continue work. I have 4 titanium. Towing a comet and ice asteroid together will open up penguins. Spending 3 heat to do it this turn makes sense. I might take the titanium for once. And then I guess I'll greenery beside my city just because points, and then that gives me the heat bump and life goes on. I mean, this seems okay, actually. Ice asteroid next turn, not to mention 3 heat bumps for the last ocean. Getting help from the Venus now makes sense. Ooh, sulfur eating really lets me pile on the microbes. Dirigibles doesn't matter anymore. Lagrange could be helpful just for card draw. Like, seeing more cards is more better. This might be a turning point, too, where we want to use our heat as money. I don't have money, like, I don't receive cash for placing microbes like I have in the past. Like, Deimos down, like, it's $24 for me to do 3 heat bumps. I may as well do a Deimos down. And yeah, whatever. Get this ocean, get this card. Caretaker contract. $8 for a TR really sucks, but I don't have any bonus TR right now, so without this card, I don't know how I'm gonna get the TR requirements that I have. Penguins is still not playable because I didn't play Ice Asteroid. Last Oceans. Do I want 4 and then 6, $10 back or $6 back? I think the money matters more to me than the couple of plants. So, meat industry with a couple of steel. And then penguins. And then every time I hit this, I get points and money. It's a big deal. Money microbes I do want. And then... do I need that much help on the oxygen anymore? Like, that's the big question. And, like, if I played Noctis City, would I put it here for a card? You know, like... I don't know. It's not super clear right now. I have a lot of energy turning into heat, you know? At this point. Extremophiles onto... did I not use... I just don't know that I need the extra oxygen. If I use imported nitrogen and put microbes on regolith eaters, I mean, I can use it 2 more times, but... is that what I want? I mean, clearly the focus right now is, like, I have the oceans done, I have the heat done, if I ever want it to be done. I need Venus to finish. We're having the government help us with Venus, but we need a lot more. Big asteroid. I do wonder on that one. And bushes, like... urbanize. I mean, it's all good. So, 16 heat, or... spend an extra $8 and get the same 2 heat bumps, but then get $12 back. Like, this is worth doing, even if I'm using heat to do it. And then bushes is just strong. I just need more cities on the board. We'll take a card draw. Mechanic. Low roll, though. Low roll. I need Venus bumps. That's, again, the continual thing that hurts here. So we'll do this. The heat bumps are basically done. Do this. Am I going to play you? The answer is yes. I don't know that I need regolith eaters. That's the big question. I don't think I do. I'm going to take money microbes and my penguins. That makes us some money back. Extremophiles. I mean, I can put onto regolith eaters. For this gen, I'm just going to have regolith eaters put on itself. It can give me 1 extra oxygen next turn. If that makes sense to do, you know? Bushes seems pretty worthwhile. I mean, let's get this card draw. Viral enhancers. Honestly, I'll do it. Bushes. I'm using heat at this point, but that's fine. That was planned. Noctis City. Give me a card. Optimal air braking after the fact. It is what it is. All right, maybe we need some plants. So I'm going to grab a little bit of plant here. But we just need so much Venus. Like, I think that we just lose to Venus. We have a lot of extra heat, which is going to be worth money. We have $30 in microbes, which is going to be worth money. We just need, you know, what is this? Like 7 bumps, $150 worth of Venus bumping, and it's just not here. We're just not being offered it. Small animals is $6, but it gives me $4 back and a point, so I'm gonna do it. Because the viral enhancer gives it the extra animal. And the extra animal gives me $2. Alright. So Extremophiles onto Regolith means that I at least get this bump. I like, this is the thing though, right? You just need to bump Venus. Like, you bump Venus, You bump Venus, you get another Venus microbe on sulfur eating. $3 instead of 1 point. It hurts, but you do it. 2 plants here. I have urbanized area, so there could be a lot of like synergy with putting stuff over here. I'll just do it for the card. Kelp farming. Man, I could have had that at like the start of the game and been happy. But we need one more heat bump, so let's do our click, of course. No more microbes are coming. So, I mean, this is 4 Venus bumps, right? The worst thing is it's actually enough. Because I can sell all my cards, get to 5, and then I can use my heat and get to 6. So all of these fun things I just can't do. Because instead it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me sell a bunch of cards here, and then we'll talk. I'm gonna sell you, you, and you. I don't have a bonus greenery worth of plants, so boo. I don't get a placement. I do have enough heat that I could buy one of these cards, but they wouldn't get me money back other than Predators that would give me $2 back. And that's not enough to get my Venus bump. So I'm going to Venus purchase. And that's just it. Like, I don't have any steel. I don't get a bonus card. I should have put this here. I mean, I got a card draw from it, so I didn't know what that card draw was going to be. Obviously, in hindsight, I could have at least gotten $2 or $4 worth of adjacency. But that's where this run struggled, right? Like, we terraformed, but because we had to spend, you know, $120 at the end on Venus bumps, just straight bang, 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 our points just didn't have room to grow. We could have been able to play 1-point animals, right, that would had viral enhancer, become 2-point animals, give us money back on them. We would have been able to play a bonus city that would have had like 3 adjacencies. We could have got an extra greenery for 2 plants, which gives us the next greenery for 2 more. You know, like, there's lots of ways that this could have easily been 100, but it's a full terraform and it's 64 TR. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.